It's Biggle Boggles, Biggle Boggles, Biggle Boggles, Biggle Boggles, Biggle Boggles!
I've decided to quickly do a video without the help of Johnny and Jimmy. It infuriates me as to why FIFA continues to willy-nilly meddle with the rules of the game of football when it doesn't need to. All it needed to do was to enforce the rules and mayhap add a couple of rules to help the referees. Yes, it's that simple. In the modern game, the referees have no respect at all. The players and managers are allowed to get away with things that would be an offence in any other situation. Abusing and remonstrating a decision in the referee's face seems to be the norm and acceptable. Is this sort of behaviour seen in everyday life? In football, the ref is authorised to give a yellow or red card. In the TZLC, the cards signify time in the sin bin or a blue, which means the player can't play anymore. Unfortunately, the refs are reluctant to show cards because they are under tremendous pressure. The refs are underpaid and thereby subservient to the players and managers. But it's not only about money. It's because the refs are human and can be influenced by a player or manager's status or aura. I'm not lying when I say that the nice players that don't argue or complain get hit the hardest because the refs know that they won't react. But they are too scared to confront a player or manager that is known to be short-tempered. Without further ado, let me just show you the latest adjustments to the rules and regulations of football by FIFA. Goal kicks. They have allowed the ball to be played to a teammate inside the box. Why? What was wrong with the old rule? They've also allowed the opponents to hang about in the box but not interfere with play. This is nonsense. Why not just scrap the 6-yard box? Why not allow the defending team to take the goal kick from anywhere inside the 18-yard box? Why not allow the defending team to start from anywhere along the goal line? Free kicks. An opposition player can't stand in the wall if there are 3 or more players standing in it. They have to stand at least 1 meter away. Why? Football's a contact sport. If the opposition player wants to stand in the wall, it's at his own risk. The referee should allow a little argy-bargy, which is favourable to the defending team. Would you see a player from Club A enter a huddle of Club B, or even Club B's dugout? What do you think would happen? Substitutes. The new rule is that the players are allowed to exit the scene closest to where they are when being subbed, which is basically a point furthest away from the dugouts. Why was this rule changed? Simply because the referees were too scared to card a player that was taking too long to leave the pitch, while the player was waving to the crowd and mayhap acting as if he didn't know he was going off, or maybe chatting with a few teammates and opposition players when leaving the pitch. The referee would embarrass himself by running up to the player and telling him to hurry up. The player would nod his head, pretend to jog for a yard and then plod along again. This is also rubbish. Just enforce the law that a player will be carded, even red carded, if he does not jog off the pitch. How funny it would be to see even the substitute going back to the bench because the bloke he was coming on for was sent off. Handball. Please see the Biggle Boggles episode 4 for this one. The kickoff. What was wrong with the old rule? Now it just looks like a hockey start. The drop ball. Now there will be no contested drop ball. The ball will be given to the team that played it last. Do you know why this has happened? Because FIFA doesn't know that there can be a situation on the pitch when neither of the teams are at fault. Once again, a change that avoids contact. This doesn't have much of an impact as it is rare. There are other minor changes like the one above that I won't dwell on here. What I'd like to see FIFA doing is to bring in sin bins, ban abuse on the pitch and off it, ban arguing and approaching the referees, change the law that awards a penalty for any foul in the box, especially the ones where there is no chance for the attacking team to score, ask the referees to focus and act upon every current law, such as the 10-yard rule, the throwing rule, and most importantly, apply simple logic to a player marking another player. If the defender does not have his or her eye on the ball, then it's a foul as it's obstruction. Just as important, strictly implementing the rule regarding the number of steps a goalkeeper can take when the ball is in his or her hands, and also the 6-second time limit. There's one rule that I can see spoiling the game even further. A rule that my intuition tells me will occur at some point in the future. FIFA will soon outlaw throw-ins and instead ask the teams to kick the ball in below waist height of the nearest player. Mark my words. If you have time, see what the TZLC is all about. It's made a lot of adjustments to the rules and regulations and kept a lot of the old rules. Watch the TZLC highlight show or the Biggle Boggles episodes, or go through the Kafandra website for more information. You can even order a copy of the TZLC Handy Handbook for a nominal cost. Till next time, I hope you enjoyed this rather serious version of the Biggle Boggles show. If you have any questions, write an email to Mr. Curry. The email is on the Kafandra website. Bye bye.
Late challenge, dangerous play. I have to give you a card because of the late challenge. Please shake hands. I'm not giving you a red card because you are being apologetic. Free kick to blue. Play on. Please be careful. Please be careful. He's smaller than you. You have to take care of that. You want the card. You want the
You can't walk off. You have to come back.
Play on. Play on. No problem. Advantage. No, you cannot do that. Be careful. Please, you cannot do this. You want the card? Do you want the card?
Ref, yellow card. I didn't do anything. Ref, yellow card, ref. Ref,
Play on. No problem. Play on. No.
Some point.
Play on. Carry on. Showing you card. This was quite deliberate. Okay. I'm cancelling this card. Play on.
Same thing happened.
Play on, be careful. Play on. Foul. I'm giving you a card.
Why? It was on the ball tackle. It's a card.
Please calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I have to give you a card for this.
No. Why would you?
You want to fight with me? You want to fight? Come here. You want to fight? What are you doing?
You've noticed something very serious. Can you please come over and check the video?
Hang on. I think you should take a look at me.
Spooky, hold your head. Spooky, hold your head. Hold your head. Hold your head. Hold your head. As if you're hurt. Hold your head.
Okay.
Say something to the referee.
Are you okay?
Say something to the
Is
referee.
that a head injury?
No.
Okay.
Okay, complete to the referee.
Okay. Head.
Are you okay? Is that a head injury?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your head.